we go, my friends, with Sci-Fi Friday Night on Iowa Public Television. I'm Mike Frisbie, and there's that IPTV.org logo. So we are officially in business with Red Dwarf, Doctor Who, Space Island 1. A reminder in a bit of the Iowans who are gathering tomorrow at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. And, of course, to start us out, Jack Horkheimer, here now with the moving saga of Mars and Regulus, the meeting and parting of a star and a planet. How the pathos, the humanity with Stargazer.
Confused about the cosmos? Can't tell a planet from a star? Then give us just 5 minutes and we'll show you what they are. Jack Horkheimer, Stargazer, director of the Miami Space Transit Planetarium, tells you all about the night sky and the biggest show of all, the universe. And now this week's episode.
The Moon and Venus, the Moon and Mercury, and the Moon and Mars. Greetings, greetings, fellow stargazers. And if you have trouble finding and identifying planets, we have a little trick you can use to help. You see, every once in a while, our moon, which is pretty easy to find and identify, comes visually close to a planet. So if you mark those nights down on your calendar when the moon is visiting a particular planet, all you have to do is go outside, find the moon, and the planet in question will be close by. Let me show you. Okay, we've got our sky set up for early this week, Tuesday, October 5th, 1 hour before sunrise, facing east, where you'll see an exquisite trio of cosmic beauties forming an almost perfect triangle in the heavens. The moon, of course, is the obvious object, but below and to its left, the not-so-obvious star, the giant blue star Regulus, which marks the heart of Leo the lion. And to its right, an object so obvious and dazzling that it has frequently been mistaken for a UFO. The second planet from the sun, 8,000-mile wide Venus. But if you missed this trio on Tuesday the 5th, you can still see a beautiful sky picture of the moon, Regulus, and Venus Wednesday, October 6th, and even Thursday, October 7th. Now, this very old waning, that is shrinking crescent moon will turn into a new moon, which we can never see, on Saturday the 9th, and then will return in evening skies as a waxing, that is growing, young crescent moon. And you'll be able to use it to find the first planet out from the sun, 3,000-mile wide Mercury, although it is a bit of a challenge. We've got our skies set up for Sunday night, October 10th, 30 minutes after sunset, facing west-southwest. And if you have an absolutely clear sky and a completely flat, unobstructed horizon with no buildings and no big trees, you just may be able to see a one-day-old crescent moon hugging the horizon, and to its left, bright but tiny Mercury. On the next evening, Mercury will be just a teeny bit higher, but the moon will be much higher. Binoculars will definitely help. Finally, if you want to find the fourth planet, 4,000-mile wide Mars, go out Thursday, October 14th, and look southwest, and you'll see a much bigger crescent moon just to the right of Mars. And in case you missed it on the 14th, go out Friday the 15th, and an even bigger crescent moon will be up and to Mars' left. So there you have it. A few good nights when a crescent moon will show you how to find the 3 closest planets. Tuesday, October 5th before sunrise, the moon and Venus and Regulus thrown in for good measure. Wednesday, October 6th, Thursday, October 7th. And the real challenge for you, if you have clear skies and an unobstructed horizon, a one-day-old moon and Mercury on Sunday, October 10th, and a slightly fatter moon and Mercury on October 11th. And in the southwest, the moon and Mars on the 14th, and the moon and Mars on the 15th. You see, the planets aren't always hard to find if you just know when to use the moon as a finder, and you remember to keep looking up. Be the first in your galaxy to own it. The brand new Stargazer home video, Make the Stars Your Own. Only $19.95 plus postage and handling.
Stargazer is brought to you in part by Odyssey, Adventures in Science, the premier science magazine for young adventurers.
This is your station for Red Dwarf, Iowa Public Television, Iowa Public Television.
Next, Parallel Universe, the final episode in Season 2 of Red Dwarf. Now, because of the sexual depravity and body noise humor in which it abounds, a certain class of viewers hold it in very high esteem. Unfortunately, they're right. It's a classic, Red Dwarf on Iowa Public Television, and knock off the body noises.
Funding for Red Dwarf has been provided by Friends of Iowa Public Television and by NetINS and the independent telephone companies of Iowa Network Services, providing affordable internet services to Iowans since 1993.